CSS folder we have written, developer guide we have created. This developer guide was till margin, padding, float. Till here we have reached till padding. Examples should be under the inline. Last example was 5. There we have seen last one. Padding was their last example. Okay. So we have discussed in the developer guide margin, apply a space outside, and padding used to apply the space inside of tag. Inside the padding we have only padding that apply the space from all side, padding top, padding left, padding right, padding bottom. Okay, so this all was the combination that we have seen. In that we have implemented only padding, but according to use we are going to follow this all. Margin says like it applies the gap from all the side, left side, right side, top side, bottom side. Margin auto say it will align the container in the center of present area. Now next we are going to see some more example of CSS under the inline only, then we'll go to the internal. So next you are going to write margin pad you have written. Height we have some different types. We will be learning that. Background we have been learning that. Right here next for border. BORDER border. Type of border. Border BORDER. Okay, border. So it has type of border. First type of border. Type of BORDER type of border. We have one type. We have one type. Total 8 types are there. The first is called solid. Second is called double. Third is called dotted. Fourth is called dash. Fifth is called solid double dotted dash. Fifth you can write called inset. Inset. Sixth you can write called outset. Seventh you can write called ridge. And eighth one you can write called groove. So this is the type of border. This is type of border. Now next we have called direction of border. This many types border. What are the side you want to apply? All the side, left side, right side, top side, bottom side. Which side you want to apply? So for all we have okay. So we can write next direction of border. Direction of border. Only border means all the side. If only border, it will apply on the side. Border, suppose if you like only border, if you write then all side border. Border hyphen left, left side, left side border. Border hyphen right, right side border. This is for right. Border hyphen top, top side border. Border hyphen bottom, bottom side border. Okay, so again we have four type of now write in the last call example. Example, border 10 pixel solid red color. So what it will do, it apply 10 pixel solid red color border from all side. It apply 10 pixel solid red color border from all side. Okay, hope ready. So create the next file, border dot not border example 6. Example 6.html. I share the content in the chat. Copy that. Example 6.html file will create. Example 6 file HTML we can start here. body you follow a division, style equal to height of the division. Assume 200 pixel we are giving. Width of the division, assume 200 we are giving. 200 we are giving. Margin between two division, assume 20 pixel. Float left we can write. After that we can write border 10 px solid rate. So height, width, background, margin you have seen, padding also seen, float we have added already. Now extra property we added called border 10 pixel. This line I will add here in between so that it will be clear and it will be okay. Okay, ready one block. Save the file. Let us run it. It will create a border from all the side. One border is ready. Let's come. Copy the same division. Paste after this. Border, let it be 10 pixel only. Change the type of the border. Dotted. Solid replaced by dotted. Solid replaced by dotted. Solid replaced by dotted. It will give you dot folder. Dot line appear. Next, after that, copy the same. Paste here. Instead of dotted, keep it dashed. Dashed. It will show dash that dash line. Similar way, we have many types. You can copy and paste again. Double, paste again. Inset, next outset, outset, reach and groove. Inset, outset, reach and groove. Reach and groove. Reach and groove. Inset, outset, reach and groove. Next, after that, we can add everywhere. Suppose if it's the reach, we can add here for RIDG reach. This is called groove, we can add here groove. If this is called outset, we can write here outset. This is called inset, we can write here for inset. This is called double, we can write as a double. This is called dashed, we can change it to dashed. Next is dotted, we can change it to dotted. Next is solid, so solid. Change everywhere. See the type of border, how it comes. It should look clean completely. What's going on? You change that. See, different type of border we have, different type of appearance we have. Okay, next after that, this file we can leave it. We'll go for the next file. Sequence working or not, or still going on? Once you complete, let me know. Other people? Okay, for reserve, going on or completed? Okay, then come to the next feature, that is called type of height. We have here three type of height. We can clear this. What are the type of height we have? Then we can go next. We can write here we have three type of height. One is called height. Suppose 150 pixel we have written. We can write here it is fixed. Fixed. There is another option, mean height, 150 pixel. In that, what will happen? The minimum height is fixed for 150 pixel. Maximum up to content. Maximum up to contents. Height, mean height, height auto. Height colon auto. It is fully based on contents. It is fully based on contents. The minimum and maximum is completely fully based on contents. Now we'll create a next file. We'll create a next file, example 7.html, to understand the height, how it is going to help us. Height, how it is going to help us. Example 7.html. We can start from HTML. We can follow the body tag. Right inside H1, height, mean height, height auto, example. Height, mean height, height auto example. Okay, ready? Let's come down. Create a paragraph. Add some text inside. Should be more text. Now for paragraph, style equal to keep height. Suppose I'll keep here 50 pixel. Background orange color. Margin 30 px. Float left. Height background margin float. Width also we can give here 200 pixel. Now this paragraph will repeat 3 times. This paragraph will repeat 3 times. Okay, hope written. Save the file. Check once you will find overflow will happen. If I run this file, we can find the content will go little here there. Can you see something like this? Next at this place, we have to apply some other technique where if the content is more, it should cover the full height. So we have three solution. Height, they are given 50 pixel. Give here mean height and then check. It will cover properly. Try with the mean height. It will cover properly. Hope ready. Mean height you given. Please cover the full height. So minimum it will take how much? 50 pixel. If the content is more, it will go on, no problem. Right? If the space is more, no problem, it will go ahead. It will increase automatically. So minimum is fixed, maximum is not fixed. In the last one, you can keep height auto. So there is no limitation for minimum and maximum. According to content, it will increase automatically. According to content, it will increase automatically. Height auto, when I return, I'll go here and see it's increasing. If I remove all content, if I keep very less, you will find it will decrease also. You will find it decrease also here. Decrease happen, but the minimum height will not decrease. Minimum height will cover minimum 50 pixel. And if content is more, then it increase. Height auto says is completely flexible. There is no problem. According to content, it will increase also and it will decrease also. It will increase and it will decrease.
Excuse me, sir.
Ready? Hello.
Hello. Sir, actually, I have given random uh, random words for my paragraph. It's not like SDF or fixed. So for me, it is not.
Big words you have given.
Yes, yes.
Big words, we have some other property for that. Write small words. then it will fit
Okay.
properly.
Okay. Okay.
We have to use
Okay. So for
word,
now, we need to use the
we
small words
the
only
word,
because real paragraph will be like big words also, small words also.
big word will not be something like this. Hold on, I'm guide you. Suppose if you are writing like this, any word come like this, any word will come like this.
No, no, not this much. Not this much big,
This will
but
not break the. This will break the complete block itself. So it will be breaking here. For that we have another property, word break. Word break and break all. We can write here word hyphen break, and then we have called break hyphen all. It should break all. Word break, break all. See, it's got fit here.
okay. Okay.
That is, if the text is big word, then we have option using that we can manage.
Okay. Okay, sir. And horizontally also it is not covering full because of margin 30 pixel, is it?
Horizontally, where to where, left to right.
Left to right for me it is not covering full.
Now here, follow this one. Word break you apply, it will cover the complete end to end.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Because here, suppose if I write here, there will be some space. Some space where two character can fit, but the next word is of three character. What it will do? It will go to the new line. We have other option also for that. We can write here text hyphen align called justify. Text align as a justify. Now all will fit. See, it's fitting properly. Left also, right also.
Okay.
So focus on this. Which one? Height, mean height, and height auto. You can add this also text align, justify. It cover the left and right. After that, we have call word break, break all. So that is if the contents text are long text using the word break, we can manage.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, next after that. So we got idea on height and height auto and mean height. Height is fixed one. Height auto is completely dynamically. It will increase and decrease based on content. Mean height is based on contents. If the content is less, it will cover minimum height. If the area is bigger, it will cover the complete area. Mean height says minimum I will cover particular section. If content is more, I can get extend up to content. Okay, so all three are suitable. It's not like particular one is useless. All three we can use, but according to need, according to requirement. According to requirement, we can use it. Okay, wrote it. Now let's go ahead. We have another property that is here called height. Height is ready. Width, we have to work on width. We can set the width using 4 type, but 2 you can see in inline CSS, and 2 we will see once we come under the internal CSS. One we have called height width in pixel. Next you have width only. It is in percentage. Okay. Next one more property they are called mean width. Okay. You can give in pixel also, or you can give in percentage also. Next we have called max width. It can be in pixel or it can be in percentage. Okay. Create next file example 8.html. So we can go for the next file example 8.html. Should be body clothes. HTML will be closed. Example 8.html. We can go here. We can use a div. For this div, we can add some text here. Random Now after adding that, we can come down and we will use a style equal to call width 1000, 2000 or maybe 3000 pixel background, maybe red color, margin auto. So what will happen in this case? To run this particular page, we required one to run this particular page. We required a screen that width should be minimum 3000 pixel. Background should be red and margins will be like background of the division will come in red color and margin will be auto. Margin auto represent it will appear in the middle. Margin auto represent it will appear in the middle. Okay, next after that, if I run this file, we will find the division need 3000 pixel. Okay, height we have not written. Let me write height also, then it will make more sense. Height 400 pixel. It is going to cover the 400 pixel as height and going to cover 400 pixel as height and width will be 3000 pixel. It's need how much? 3000 pixel width and this much. It's covering where to where? From beginning to last. Huge space is required. So at this moment you can see a scroller appear here. This problem will happen if you are writing the width in pixel. This problem will happen if you are writing the width in pixel. Okay. Other solution what we have, instead of writing 3000 pixel, we can write in percentage. Maybe 100%, maybe 50%, maybe 70%, maybe 80%. Any percent we can give here and then we'll try. Let me give it a 50% and see what is happening. In 50% case, it will cover the half of your screen, half of the current window, whoever will open this page. Okay, now check once. It will cover total 50% of the screen. Width will cover 50%. Height we are given 400. It will cover the complete height, but width will be 50% only. Okay, next after this, if we minimize the window size, suppose if I'm resizing my browser screen, you can see it's moving up down little. increment decrement is happening here. According to a screen, it is moving up and coming down. Okay. Now let's go inside. In developer guide, we have already made the note, pixel, percentage and all. So pixel meaning is what? It is fixed. Percentage meaning is what? It will fit according to a screen. Pixel percentage minimum width for what purpose? To set minimum width. This is to set maximum width. Maximum width. Set a maximum width. Right? Hello? Hello. Oh, what you are looking for? Android training or trainer? Android is not there yet now. No, due to trainer only we are not running the training for Android. Okay, hope ready. Now let's come down. Now let's go inside. We have background related. So we can write multiple type of background we have. We can apply under the example 8 file. Or instead of writing under the internal CSS file, we can write under the, instead of writing under the inline CSS file, we will write under the internal. That will be more helpful. Okay, so let us come. And one file we will create that will guide us why we should not write the inline CSS. One more file will create, that inline CSS file will finally guide us when you are writing inline CSS what problem you have. Okay, so create one file, example 9.html under the inline CSS folder. Example 9.html under the inline CSS folder. This file will be based on ULLI. Now here for body write a UL, inside the UL write the LI. Keep inside home, about us, contact, login, service registered. About us, contact us, services, register, GISTER, and then again on login. This this many menus we added. This many menus are added. Now we will write the CSS for UL tag. Is style equal to background. Maybe you can keep it a black color and apply a padding 20 pixel. Right color also white. So inside this UL, whichever the LIs are added, all the LI will come in. All the LI will come in white color. All the LI will come in white color. Okay, now let us run this file. This becomes a black color completely. Now LIs are coming to the new line. For this LI, we have to print in the same line. We have a property here, display inline. Display inline will also convert from block to inline. Display inline. After that, so it will convert from okay. Next, after that, you can write here margin somewhere 20 pixel. So each LI will be living from surrounding 20 pixel. Each LI will live from surrounding as a 20 pixel. Each LI will live from surrounding as a 20 pixel. Now save this file. You will find a navigation got ready. Hope ready. Let us save this file. How that look? It will show you just like as a something like this. Okay, where top, left, right, bottom, there is some gap. That gap you can remove through the body tag by writing the style equal to margin 0 px. By writing margin 0 px. Okay, check now. What is the structure? It's look like this. Become a menu navigation. Output is coming, but the problem is here. Display inline. Display inline is many times. Display inline is written many times. Margin 20 pixel is written many times. That is the problem of inline CSS. Duplicate code will happen. Your code will become duplicate. Same code you have to write again and again. Same code you have to write again and again. Okay, hope ready. Check now. Is look like this or something else? So in this, the display inline and margin 20 pixel is duplicate. Display inline and margin 20 pixel. We have written duplicate at many places. We have written duplicate at many places. That is the problem. Okay, that is the problem. So that problem should not come. For that, we have another method that is called inline CSS. And not inline, internal CSS. We are already under the inline. You are writing line by line, line by line. Everywhere you are writing. So that becomes a duplicate. That becomes a duplicate code. Display inline and margin 20 pixel is duplicate how many times? How many times? It is many times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So suppose if you write display inline one place, again one more place, again one more, again one more, again one more. So that is the overall duplicate code only. That if the code is duplicate, your page will be heavy, performance will be slow. If you want to modify something, it will take long time to modify. Everywhere you have to modify. Okay. So those all are the problem of inline CSS. But it gives some idea. It gives some idea. Property meaning is what, value meaning is what, how to write multiple property value, and understanding the property, meaning of property, how to write, how to call, those ideas will come in this. So next example, we'll create exact similar example using internal method. There we will understand. There we will understand the CSS code will be only one time. Only one place we have to write display inline and margin 20 pixel, and it will apply everywhere. For all the li it will get applied. That will be called one to many. Write once and use many times. As of now what we are following, it is called one to one. One CSS code and one HTML. One set of CSS code and another set of HTML. It's like repeating again and again. Okay, it's repeating again and again. So that repetition task should not happen. For that we have a next method. That method is called as a internal CSS. Okay, internal CSS. Let's create a file example1.html under the internal CSS folder. Example1.html under the internal CSS folder. Same we can copy and we can paste here. We can give the file name example1 but under the internal CSS folder. Okay. Now let us modify this code. Open the head section, close the head section. Under the head, open the style and close the style. Under the style, you will write one UL and you will write one LI. UL CSS will go to the UL block. LI CSS will go to the LI block. UL and LI. Now under the UL, we will cut and paste the UL CSS code. We'll cut and paste the UL CSS code. Next, under the LI, we will cut and paste the LI CSS code. Any one LI. Remove this, all the CSS. This all CSS code is not required. One place we have written. For body also you can write here only. No need to write with the CSS. For body tag, open close and keep inside. This CSS code we can cut from here. And paste here. Hope you added. Check now example 1 file. This also should look like this. Previous example also same. This example also same. But the code wise difference is there. In this example one, for li you have written only one time and it is getting applied for all the li. For ul you have written one time, it is getting applied for ul. For body you have written, it is getting applied for body. But in previous example, what you have, the previous example what you have written, in that for one li we have written, for second li also we have written, for third li also we have written. In fact, for all li we have written. For all the li we have written the same display inline, display inline, display inline. So there the code was duplicate, here the code is not duplicate. Okay. So this is difference of inline and internal. In inline, line by line, in internal, page wise. Now in current page, how many li you will get? All the li will get the similar picture, similar. Check now, hope it's working and let me know. Come a minute. Okay, ready? Next, after that, come to the CSS developer guide. In the CSS developer guide, we have written inline, internal, external. Type of CSS we have written anywhere. We have not written anywhere. No problem. Right here in inline CSS, what are the problems you have plus okay, what are the problem we have, what benefit is going to happen, how it is going to help. Okay. So we can write here inline CSS is one-to-one method. One-to-one method. What is that one-to-one method? It says like write CSS code one time and use only one time. Write CSS code one time and use only one time. Write the CSS code one time and use only one time. Now what problem will come from here? If it is one to one, then CSS code will be duplicate because same CSS we are going to write again and again. Definitely CSS code will become duplicate. Okay. Same CSS code if you write again and again, code duplicate will happen, and after that once code will become duplicate, definitely some other problem will happen. Now right below, if code is duplicate, then file weight will increase. The CSS code is duplicate, then file weight will increase. Next, after that, file weight will increase. Okay. If we say if a file is heavy, then file is heavy, then if file is heavy, then code file is heavy, then page execution will take a long time. Page execution will take long time. Page execution will take long time. Next, you will write if page is very slow to execute, user will close the page. If page is slow to execute, if the page is slow to execute, then user experience will be very bad. User experience will be very bad. Okay. User experience will be very bad. Next other problem will come code changes, code modification will take a long time. Next after that, code modification will take long time. After that, Google search give low priority. Google search give low priority. Right? These all are the problem you have underlined line. Then you are going to expose the external. Not external, internal first. Internal CSS. This internal CSS this internal CSS this internal CSS what you have, you can write here, it is one to many. It is one to many. What is that? Write CSS code one time and use in HTML many times. Write the CSS code one time and use in HTML many times. Okay, ready? Write the CSS code one time and use in HTML many times. As you saw here in example 1, for li we have written one time. You are using how many times? Total 6 times. Similar way, suppose one UL you have. If you have multiple UL, same thing will get applied. Body definitely will be only one time. So it is look like one to many. One CSS code and multiple HTML code. Let's come again here. Now what else benefit we have under the internal CSS? So it says like the CSS has given 5 methods 5 methods that is applicable in internal, external and import. CSS has given 5 methods that is applicable in internal, external and import. Okay. What are those? The point number 1 is called CSS by tag name. Second is called CSS by ID. The third is called CSS by class. The fourth is called CSS by tag group or maybe CSS by parent and child tag. Last, you can say the fifth one, CSS by tag group. Okay. Now we have to see the example of this all 5 methods in the entire market, in entire world. Whenever, whichever the website you have seen, all the websites are going to be based on this method. All the websites are going to be based on this method. Either CSS will be by tag name or will be by ID or will be by class, or will be by parent child, or will be by tag group. Okay. Now we'll create the next file. CSS by tag name. One example by ID, class, parent, and all. So this way you can process one by one. Okay. Hope you have written the notes. Create next file. CSS by tag name.html. Under the internal CSS. CSS by tag name.html. CSS by tag name.html. HTML we can start here. We can follow the body tag. Next, after that, we require to open the head also and close the head also. Inside the body, you will follow one paragraph right here. This is from P1, P2, P3, P4. P2, P3, P4. Now we will write the CSS for paragraph. Write the CSS for div. This is from div1, div2, div3, div4. Div2, div3, div4. Now come to the head section. Open the style, close the style. Inside the style, you will write for body tag. So CSS, we are going to write for which tag? Body tag. In current page, how many? In current page, how many body tag we have? It will get applied for all the body tag. So what will happen is background will be orange color. Definitely in one page there will be only one body. In one page there will be only one body. Next come down. So background will be orange color completely. Next after that, we will write the CSS for P tag. Background of P tag will be white color. Width of the P tag will be 23%, and margin inside the P tag will keep 1%. 1% left, 1% right. Now after that, text align, call center. Text align as a center. Okay, ready? Next after that, we have to give some height also, suppose 200 pixel, and give a property called float also, so that it should fit one after other. Now you will find total 4 paragraph will come in one line. Total 4 paragraph should appear in one line. 4 paragraphs should appear in one line. Okay. Check now. 4 paragraph is coming in one line. 4 blocks. 4 block will fit in one line. Margin we are given 1%. So it will calculate 1% left, 1% right, 1% top, 1% bottom. Okay. Next, after this, it is not applying for the division, you can see. It's apply only for the, it apply only for the where? P tag. It apply only for the P tag. There is no any changes for the div tag. So come to the div tag now. Under the div tag, we have to write some div. Div height of first background of the division, green color, width of the division, give similar, everything gives similar, change the background to green. Text should be white color. Text as white. So this section will apply for the paragraph and this section will apply for the division. Okay, this section will apply for paragraph and this section will apply for the division. Now, whatever we have written for div tag, it will go only for div tag, which we have written for paragraph, it will go for the v tag. Okay, hope ready. Check now how it appear. Color white is not happening. Okay, it should be color as a white. Okay, hope ready. Color is coming in which color? White color, something like this. So this is called CSS by tag group. Tag, not tag group. CSS by tag name. For paragraph, what we wrote, that will appear like this. For a division, whichever the CSS variable, that appear like this. In case if you want to bring this text in the middle, you have to use the padding property. Let's reduce the height to 100, both the places, and write in that padding hyphen top, padding top how much? 100 px. So inside gap will get applied from top side and that will be up to how much? 100 pixel. Padding top 100 pixel. So from top the gap will get applied and that will be how much? 100 px. Okay, hope ready. Check now. The text is printing in the middle, complete in the middle, little down. So 100 we can replace by maybe 80. It will be okay. It will become exactly in the middle. Ready? Check now. Is it coming in the middle? So for first one, height I have reduced. I was supposed to reduce the padding to 80 and 80. Padding top 80 in both the division and paragraph. It appear in the middle. Now you can copy this one section and paste under the developer guide. Copy this, come to the developer guide, paste here. Example. So written, add that example here. Next again, we'll see you tomorrow. We will create remaining CSS by ID, class, parent, child, and then we'll design the meaningful templates. Okay, but Roshan, you are there. Roshan, what is the name? Roshan only. No, Risab. Risab, you never reply anything. Yes, no. You attend, write the code, or only watch in video. What do you do? Okay, then we'll see you tomorrow.